So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll teach you guys how to find draws on liquidity. That's the most important concept that you need to know. If you don't know where the draws are, you'll end up in like huge drawdown. So for that reason, these steps that I made will help you guys understand where the draws are. And yeah, it literally makes sense if you guys watch the whole video. I'm sure that you guys know where the draws are gonna be. Before we move, I just want to note down some few points. Always when you come into the market, always mark out these 4 points. So make this as checklist and always mark out these things. Session highs and lows, previous day highs and lows, and then see if there are any equal highs or lows. Because most of the times market usually goes to these draws, and if you mark it out, it'll really help you guys to understand how the market is reacting into these levels. And after you mark out these things, then you're gonna check out whether the fair value gaps which are present are getting respected or disrespected. I'll teach you guys how to find this later, okay? And then we're gonna find, are we in a premium area or are we in a discounted area? And after that, we'll check if we are generating any sort of liquidity so that we can target it later. With that, I'll begin the process which we're gonna do. So we always know that price always moves from external liquidity to internal liquidity, and then from internal liquidity to external liquidity. So right here in this chart, it's a line chart, but yeah, where are the external liquids? Right here, it's right here, and then later if it pushes higher, okay, and then yeah, these right here are your external liquidity. So right here. What happens once we move external liquidity? Where do we go? We go internal, right? There will be some sort of fair value gap right here. So this is your fair value gap, some sort of order block, breaker block, anything else. So after we move into like some external level, where do we go? We go internal. After that, from internal, where do we go? External. From external, where do we go? Internal. And then if you want to break or something, yeah, it can fake out. And then from where? From external, from internal, where do we go? External. From external, we go internal. From internal, we kind of go external, right? So this is how the market moves. So through this is just the basic. And if you guys are comfortable to identify where the external and internal draws are, 50% of your job is like literally done. After this, what you guys need to know is after you guys mark out these things, so here are some examples that I'm gonna explain you guys. So right here is the Asia session. So Asia just consolidated, London move higher, and then what happens? Again, it moves lower. It takes out Asia high, and then it moves and takes out Asia low. And now we are in New York session. So from this point of view, what I can understand is there might be some sort of fair value gap right here. Let's say there is some 5 minute fair value gap right here, not inversion or fair value gap. Okay, there is some sort of fair value gap right here through which we are reacting. Okay, and from here, this is external, right? So from external, where are we gonna go? We are going to go to internal liquidity. That internal might be some sort of fair value gap right here. There might be a fair value gap right here. There might be a 5 minute, a 3 minute fair value gap, a 5 minute fair value gap, or a 15 minute fair value gap. And what you can do is after it reacts to some point, we can see this fair value gap is getting respected, and we are kind of doing some inversion or CSD over here. And you can look for long still where till a fair value gap or some order block here, some order blocks get hit. So what I'm doing right here is I'm targeting from some external, this is external, to some internal sort of liquidity. So you can literally take out trade here. So you can mark out premium discount. See, at least you can trade till the discounted area. That was one thing. And what do we have is we have this London high right here. We have this previous day high right here. So chances are that it might go till here. So after you take some sort of partials, you can hold this trade till where? Till it runs till previous day high. And right here is one more example. So some consolidation happened right here. This is only London and New York. Okay. So some sort of consolidation happened. We expanded right here and we are currently trading here. What can we see from this? Price traded to external range. Okay, so we took out some external liquidity. From external, where are we gonna go? We're gonna go to some internal. So from here, where can you target? We can target this 50% mark right here, so below this area. So there's some sort of liquidity present here. There might be some fair value gap right here. There can be this supply area, some area that you can target from these highs. Same thing goes right here. Again, a fair value gap, some session liquidity right here gets taken out, and then from here, where can you target? You can target to some fair value gap right here. if you mark this out on like higher time frame wise, and if you move on to like lower time frame inversion, you can catch pretty big moves. You can literally catch some 3 4 hour trades right here. So that's how you can like find draws on liquidity. I'll go through a few of the examples which I took. What happened right here? If you I can literally do for everything. Premium high to low. What did we do? We swept out the previous 4 hour candle. We were reacting to this order block right here, the small fair value gap, and through that, New York session opens, have raised some of the session highs or lows, and then what do I see is that thing is done in higher time frame wise. So after we sweep out external liquidity, where are we going to go? We are going to go to some internal sort of liquidity. So where is our internal liquidity? We have these equal highs right here that we can target. Same thing. What did we do here? These are the trades which I took today. Why did I only look for longs here? Because if you mark from premium discount, we were into the discounted area. We have to move to premium. Okay. If it wants to make, it was like this. Okay. It was a high. Sorry. It was a lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, we are stuck here, and we need to make this lower high, right? So where is it gonna be? If you mark out like this, okay, it has to react to this 50% mark right here. Sorry, it has to react to this 50% mark and then push lower, or it can reverse from here. So there are two conditions, but we know that for sure that this move is gonna happen at least. I don't need to capture the whole move. What I can do is I can target some sort of liquidity right there. Uh, so what did I see from external high to low? This that was for the next thing. Okay, so high to low, this is the 50% mark. We had equal highs slash London highs, and yeah, from external, where did I go? Internal. To where? To these equal highs right here. If you these were like small equal highs right here, so that gives me good risk to reward just to take this trade. I ended up my first trade ended up in like break even. Later it came a full take profit. So what did I do? I waited for some sort of fair value gap right here, react from there, took on inversion. So what was happening right here was all the bullish gaps were getting respected and all the bearish gaps were getting disrespected. So that gives me a bullish bias. And later thing, I can have to find draws. Where are my draws gonna be? It's gonna be session highs and lows, equal highs and lows, previous day highs and lows, and you can target the 50% discounted area. So you don't need to capture whole move. You can capture from external to some sort of internal. So I'm on my like 10th winning day right now just by following these steps. So yeah, here also same thing. What happens? External low. We sweep out that. We sweep out again. This was London low. We sweep out London lows again. So this gives me good probability. From external, where are we gonna go? We're gonna go to some sort of internal liquidity. So where's that internal liquidity gonna be? After we invest this, we had this equal high right here, some relative equal highs right here, and then we had this London slash equal highs. So technically we'll naturally go there, right? So from here, I didn't have to capture the whole move even if I wanted to, because later what happened? The new 4 hour candle. So the timing is also important because I trade in New York session. Okay, so New York session fair value gaps are going to get respected more than Asian fair value gaps. Okay, so timing is also a very crucial thing. If you guys trade during Asia session, you might have noticed that some of the fair value gaps you are trading is going to get disrespected. That's how it works. So what happens? We moved from external, and then where did it go? We went to this equal slash London highs right here, one high, second high. So that makes us equal high. We also made some few highs right here, and then after we sweep out, we kind of consolidated, and then where do we go? We go to Asia highs. So session highs and lows are always the first priority for the draws on liquidity. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys like it. Do a little back testing. Okay, so if you back test on these four things, I'm pretty sure that it'll be very easy to find draws. Sometimes draws are not going to work. Why? Because we might have some sort of news. That's also the case. Also, there's one more thing. See how we are generating liquidity. Right here, we sort of like generating, or we are generating sell side liquidity, right? So once we are generating, keep an eye on how it reacts. So we'll take out these LR. So these are some sort of like low resistance liquidity. Also, there's one more thing. I'm I'm telling you guys what I can remember. Uh, there's one more thing. Assets such as Nasdaq, S&P 500, gold, and then Bitcoin and YM. These pairs, okay, they are DAX. So these pairs are naturally bullish assets. So always try to find some sort of sell side liquidity get taken out, and then you can look for buys. Because if you most of the people I've seen, they always look for sells in these assets. If you go on to like daily time frame, look how bullish these assets are. Try looking for buys more than sells. That's one more thing. Always stick with the trend. That's going to help you. So here, the trend 60 or 70% of the time, the trend is always bullish. Except in this, it's always bullish. So make sure you guys stay bullish, and yeah, try to find some things, some confidences that I've told you guys right now. So yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys like it. Do share, do subscribe. Till then, we'll meet again.